This was a special exam in the school for good. The girl only smiled at the mirror, and a shining gold star appeared above her head, which meant she passed the exam with full marks. Agatha's smile looked even worse than crying. Black smoke came out above her head, and a big letter F appeared, meaning she failed the exam. When Agatha heard that students who failed 3 subjects would turn into animals, she didn't believe it at first. After all, this was known as the kindest magic school in the world. But when she saw a classmate fail 3 subjects, a storm surrounded him. With painful screams, he broke into pieces and disappeared into the air. Agatha then saw the cruel side of the school. Next class taught them to use small animals to make wishes. The first girl walked to the lake and put her finger into the water, and right away, a small fish turned into the boy she liked and made her a promise of love. Seeing this, the other girls were eager to try, but Agatha was still lost in thoughts about her classmate's tragic end. When her turn came, she made a wish.
I wish for home for all of us.
The next second, the fish in the water formed a whirlpool and wrapped tightly around Agatha's arm. In front of everyone's shocked eyes, the fish turned into a human, and Agatha slowly pulled her out of the water. She turned out to be a student from 100 years ago who had failed the exam and had been trapped in the water to grant wishes for others. Agatha was the first person to wish for her freedom. After thanking Agatha, the girl turned into countless gold particles and floated up into the sky. The headmaster was excited. The school for good had lost its true kindness and had become selfish. Just now, Agatha showed the greatest power of compassion. She was the talent the school had been looking for. Compared to the false kindness in the school for good, the teachers in the school for evil were much more honest. They wanted students to show their most evil side. The first student called was a rich boy. He thought the most evil thing was a werewolf. He tried with all his strength, but only one wolf hair grew. The teacher was very disappointed and told him to go think about it. The second was a witch's descendant. Her eyes rolled back. In seconds, the desk turned into chocolate. She broke off a piece and ate it. What could be more evil than breaking school property in front of the teacher? The teacher was speechless. It was clear that this class of students knew nothing about evil. The last hope was Sophie. Even though she kept saying she should be in the school for good, but the teacher knew the sorting was never wrong. She must have some evil power. But Sophie still said she came to the wrong place, which made the goth girl unhappy. She decided to teach this little Miss Perfect a lesson. She lifted her black hair and showed the dragon tattoo on her neck. With the teacher's excited cheer, the tattoo came alive and came out of her skin. In Sophie's terrified eyes, the dragon rose into the air from the goth girl's back. At her command, it flew straight toward Sophie. She ran as fast as she could, but the dragon kept chasing her. With no other choice, she struck it hard, and the goth girl's face instantly burned with pain. Angry, she drove the dragon at Sophie again, this time determined to burn her alive. Seeing that everyone else was just watching, Sophie shouted for help toward the window. The next second, a swarm of wasps flew in through the broken window and wrapped around the dragon. No matter how hard the goth girl tried, she couldn't escape from them. The stings didn't stop until she lost consciousness and collapsed on the floor, shaking all over. It turned out the sorting was never wrong. Sophie finally realized she carried an incredibly strong and frightening evil power.